Hi, I'm Scott Gleba, and this is the CONCACAF Champions League Recap Show. As we reach the midway point of the Champions League group stage, the picture of who will advance and who may be left behind is becoming more clear. We kick it off in Group A, where Cruz Azul and Real Salt Lake have separated themselves at the top of the table with big wins. In Panama City, Cruz Azul outraced host Árabe Unido 6-0. Once again, Javier Orozco was the star of the show, scoring 3 goals, all in the opening 27 minutes. The 22-year-old made his Mexican national team debut a little less than 2 weeks ago, and now has 10 Champions League goals this season and 23 for his career. Both are records. Argentine Emmanuel Villa knocked in his 4th and 5th goals. Another Argentine, Maxi Biancucci, struck for his 3rd. La Máquina has scored 5 or more goals in 3 of its last 4 Champions League games. In Sandy, Utah, Nick Dasovic began his reign as Toronto FC interim head coach with a 4-1 loss at fellow MLS side Real Salt Lake. Things started well for the Reds when Maicon Santos gave them a 9th-minute lead. The home side then went on to score 4 unanswered goals. Cal Beckerman leveled in the 21st, and Jamison Olave put the home side ahead for good 5 minutes before halftime. With a man advantage in the second half, Alvaro Saborio and Paulo Araujo on his debut sealed the win. The Columbus Crew narrowed Santos' lead atop the Group B table to 1 point with a 3-0 victory over visiting Joe Public. 2 minutes after the interval, Leandro Griffith curled a shot around goalkeeper Marvin Phillip for the first. Jason Gare made it 2-0 in the 52nd. With 11 minutes to go, Steven Lenhart found the far side netting for his 4th career Champions League goal. Santos' 4-game Champions League winning streak came to an end with a 2-2 tie at Municipal in Guatemala City. The Guerreros went up 2-0 within the opening 13 minutes. Rodrigo Ruiz converted a penalty in the 8th. 5 minutes later, the Chilean turned provider for Oribe Peralta to head in from 8 yards. Mario Rodriguez halved the deficit with his 2nd Champions League goal in 2 games. The Rojos were down to 10 men after using all their subs and losing a player to injury, but equalized with a Carlos Castillo penalty kick 3 minutes from time. Monterrey is making it look easy in Group C. A 2-0 win over Marathon means the hosts have 9 points from 3 matches. In the 23rd minute, Aldo de Negris pounced on a defensive error for his 3rd goal. 10 minutes into the second half, William Paredes executed beautifully on a free kick. After going winless in 5 straight Champions League games dating back to last season, Saprissa made it 2 straight wins with a 2-0 victory over visiting Seattle Sounders, taking sole possession of 2nd place in the group. Canadian David Guzman fired in with his left 11 minutes into the second half. Alan Aleman scored an insurance goal 9 minutes from time. Toluca consolidated its Group D lead with a 3-0 win over 2nd place Puerto Rico Islanders at the Estadio Nemesio Diaz. Osvaldo Gonzalez beat Jose Telesford to a corner kick to thrust the Red Devils into an 18th minute lead. Thanks to the heroics of Islanders goalkeeper Bill Gaudette, the hosts did not get on the board again until the 76th minute thanks to a Juan Cuevas penalty kick, his 3rd goal in 2 games. Emmanuel Cerda closed the Toluca goal account 2 minutes into injury time. Olimpia climbed into contention at home in Tegucigalpa, defeating Sede Fas 2-0. Roger Rojas, a rapidly rising young star, scored in each half for the winners. The tables look like this. In Group A, with wins this week, Cruz Azul and Real Salt Lake are both now on 6 points. Santos' lead over the Columbus Crew in Group B dwindles to 1 point. Monterrey is perfect in Group C, while Saprissa is resurgent. In Group D, Toluca tops the table, but Olimpia is starting to make some noise. That's all for this week. As always, for more live games, highlights, news, and more from the Champions League, visit us at CONCACAF.com. Thanks for watching CONCACAF TV, your source for the Champions League.